a huge difference. And reflecting on this power of community, music has always been a unifying force in connecting us. And it's inspiring to see musicians and developers at the San Francisco Conservatory of Music working together to teach and perform virtually. Let's take a look.
I picked up violin when I was 3. What really got me practicing was the idea that, I get to go perform, I get to go connect with an audience.
Before COVID came along, San Francisco Conservatory of Music was teaching in person for over 100 years.
So we were given a task of putting all of our classes and performances online in a matter of weeks.
We teamed up with Magix in the Vegas Stream software to achieve this mission. It allows us to bring Microsoft Teams video calls into the software. You can take data that's in our organization, pull it into Vegas Stream, and create your titles, polling, chat messages, and then broadcast this out to the world.
A classical musician, we love the in-person interaction and the feeling of the audience. I've been using Teams to connect with my audience, who I can't see in person. It's really amazing to look at a screen and see all the faces.
Even though it's been a challenging time, I think it's a really exciting time in seeing how education is going to be changed for the better.
Welcome, Allie and Todor. I've learned how teaching and performing music virtually is a huge challenge. Allie, maybe we can start with you. How are you currently using technology to address this issue?
So when my calendar first kind of evaporated, I started doing live stream performances. And I realized pretty quickly that something was missing. I realized that the thrill of performing for me is not being seen, but seeing my audience. And so the beauty of Teams in performing is that I can look out and see in these windows the reaction and the collaborative effort I make with my audience.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. And so, Tudor, why did you choose to build this app, and what was that inspiration? And obviously, you chose to integrate it with Teams, and Allie already talked a little bit about why that is the case, but maybe you want to share a little bit from your perspective what those choices, design centers were all about?
Well, I'll start with something she just said. Inspiration is to enable people like her, to enable people to effectively communicate through video. So it's very exciting that this has come together. When we talk about Teams and Microsoft 365 offers a very rich source of highly useful, relevant information, everything from spreadsheets, notes, who's on my team, what's being said on chat, what kind of reactions do people have. And then the Microsoft Graph APIs give us a quick, intelligent access to this data so that people like Allie can then communicate effectively. But it's really exciting when you combine that with the power of Teams, which is the core communication infrastructure in Microsoft, so that you're able to effectively bring together this kind of communication that she needs to be able to do.
No, I think that beautifully captures it, because it's not just the one team session. It's what happens before the session, after the session, and all of it being constructed together. And maybe, Allie, how has this benefited you as a performer? Has this new medium of instruction, performance changed how you approach it?
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of this new frontier of performing to any place in the world now. It's opened up opportunities that I wouldn't have thought of usually as somebody who performs mostly in person. Suddenly I'm using the medium of video and live streaming performance in ways that I never even considered possible before.
No, that's tremendous. Thanks so much, Allie and Tudor, for what you're doing and inspiring us to think about this new medium in new ways. Thank you so much, and have a fantastic build. I'm looking forward to watching alongside you.